What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we got some stuff from Aroma Concepts, two from Paris Corner that I'm not familiar with, Prodigy and Prodigy Noir. I don't know, if you're regular on this channel, you know me, sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit, and if it falls in between, I'll tell you why it falls in between. But if you're not familiar with Aroma Concepts, they are an official distributor of Paris Corner. You can check them out in the link down below. There's a discount code. You don't have to buy nothing to watch this video. So let's discuss this. Let's see what these are. I don't know if they're originals, supposed to be clones or something. I know nothing about nothing about nothing. So let's check it out together. Stay tuned. So I guess it's only right to start with the original, the other one being a flanker. We have Prodigy, some sort of tree coming up here, wrapping around the box. 100 ml. Sounds like both of them have some loose stuff going on here in the box, so we have to open very carefully. We got a silica pack, keep it dry. Oh yeah, disaster has struck. We have a loose atomizer and cap, so disaster has struck. Oh, it just got roughed up in shipping because this actually holds very well in this foam. So, pretty nice presentation. Yeah, it holds really well. It just got roughed up in shipping. So, let's put the atomizer back on. Okay, we're on. Let's check everything out. And the cap clicks strongly into place. So, this thing got tossed around in shipping. This is actually a very sturdy presentation. Hefty bottle too. Kind of digging the bottle. I've never seen one similar to it before. Paris Corner's Prodigy. Cap's really heavy. Bottle's really heavy. Thick base. Cap holds. That's not an issue. Let's see what we're working with here. Kind of fighting the atomizer a little bit. There we go. It wasn't all the way on. It must have messed it up a little. Ooh. Really good sprayer. That is a little familiar. Sweet, powdery. Almost like Code's DNA, but could be Lamal too. Like Lamal's DNA as well. I'm a little torn. It's familiar. I'm going to figure this out. When I see the note breakdown, it might be like, aha. That's more like Code Parfum. This is like really powdery. And sweet, is that Code Parfum? That might be. It might be. That's what's coming to mind when I smell this. Or possibly even like Lamal Le Parfum. That's why I said Lamal, because it's got this warm, sweet, spiced powder, a bundle of accords going on. I just sprayed Lamal Le Parfum within the last few days. That might be why I'm thinking Code Parfum and Lamal, because guess what Lamal Le Parfum smells like? Lamal's Twist, even though it came out first. It smells like Code Parfum, but Lamal's DNA. Like it has that level of powder, because Armani Code Parfum super powdery, in case you didn't notice. Lamal Le Parfum, super powdery. This is my kind of stuff. Okay, this is going to be highly rated. I'm just going to tell you, if you were looking for me to shit on a fragrance, it ain't going to be this one. I don't know about the other one, but it ain't going to be this one. This is my kind of jam. This is super powdered iris and sweet and a little warm. This is date night kind of stuff. My wife is going to love this. It's even got a little bit of a root beer thing going, like a Code Profumo. Let me pull up Aroma Concepts website and see what we're working with.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh wow, they're on sale too, both at $37 a piece. I don't know if the 10% off code is going to work with it, because they're regular $50. Has the little Christmas hat on. Okay, top notes: orange, cinnamon, green apple. Mid notes are white flower, clary sage, amber. Base notes of vanilla, tonka bean, ambery wood, and musk. Doesn't list iris, but smells like the synthetic, designer fantasy iris, that super powder bomb type iris. It can't just be tonka bean. But I'll tell you what, the more it's settling, when I just went back to it, I'm thinking Code Profumo more now. I'm getting that leathery chocolate powdered donut. Some of you have heard me describe, and the root beer smell as well. So that's why I'm thinking Profumo. Some of you have heard me describe Code Profumo that way. This is a banger. This is really freaking good. It's in that family. It's something Le Male Parfum meets Code Parfum meets Code Profumo. It's something along those lines. Might be one of those, might be something different where it just reminds me of all three of those, but that's the family of fragrances this profile reminds me of. So if you like any of that stuff, it's basically that on a budget and the quality's decent. It's about what you would expect from these Code flankers and Le Male Parfum, honestly. It's like dead on par with their quality. It is warming up fast. That ambery wood accord in the base makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. And there's amber in the heart as well, so no wonder it's warming up so much. Very warm, powdered, sweet, spicy, a little woodsy. Hint of musk. This is really like 8.75 out of 10. This is great, bordering outstanding. This is really good. This is a date night fragrance and a half right here. This is good. This is sexy. My wife's going to love this on me. This is one I'll wear. I'll definitely wear this. Not a daytime kind of thing for me, but dinner dates. Yeah. Yeah. It definitely got the root beer smell. I'm really starting to think Code Profumo here, guys. And I've heard the new Code EDP smells more like Code Profumo, so I don't know. Maybe it's that. But yeah, 8.75 out of 10. Paris Corners Prodigy is damn good. Okay, we got big shoes to fill. The first one's a home run. We got loose stuff again to build here, but Prodigy Noir. We got different designs here. Bit of a wilder presentation. Let's look together. There went the cap. We got a loose spring. The actual atomizer stem broke off, so I can't even smell this fragrance. That's unfortunate. Oh, I might be able to. It's stuck in the atomizer head, so here's the spring. Like, we got to rebuild it. So shout outs to whichever parcel carrier it was that roughed the ever-living shit out of these boxes. Because, guys, again, I want to show you. Before I put the atomizer on. That's how hard the cap clicks into place, and both caps were off. And this is how well it fits in the box. You got to rough it up to get it. So, shout outs to the dickheads that carry our parcels. They're the real MVPs. And any of you that work for a parcel carrier that just got offended, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, pimpin'. You're poorly represented by many people. Let's reinstall, shall we? We have the spring on. Some assembly required. And it's not Paris Corner's fault. Not Aroma Concepts' fault. Okay, we got it clicked on now. Ooh, that's got a little bit of funky, musky smell to it. Big sprays. Boy, this is a good atomizer. Again, it ain't the packaging. It ain't the distributor. It ain't the brand. It's the parcel carriers. I want to make sure to emphasize how strong that cap holds that bottle. And there's nothing in the box to knock the cap off. It has to hit the fuck out of the side hard over and over to pop that thing off, rip the atomizer down to the stem and the spring. These are both really good. This one's a little soapy, but it's very dark at the same time. It's like chocolate. I don't know what to relate this to, but it smells good. I always try to paint a picture for, it's kind of like this. So if you smelled this, think this profile. I got nothing currently. Maybe a little bit of Amen. Maybe a little bit. That kind of maybe chocolatey patchouli. I can't think of anything else to relate it to, but it's got this chocolatey smell. I'm thinking patchouli. Soft wood. A little citrus or a light fruit. Could be citrus, could be something fruity, adding some sweetness, but it's not like, it doesn't come across like apple or anything like that. Now, it's not as good to me as Prodigy. Prodigy Noir is going to be rated a little higher. First impression is all about the feelings. How's it smell to me when I first smell it? This is really good, though. It's still going to be a pretty good rating. Let's pull this one up.
More moments later.
So Prodigy Noir, bergamot, warm spices, and apricot. So we got citrus and fruits. It's not heavy apricot because it's not super fruity. Bergamot, warm spices, apricot, rose, caramel, chocolate, tonka bean. So there's chocolate. Distinctive chocolate, too. Vanilla, cashmeran, cedarwood, amber, and musk. So you definitely get the woods, softer wood, cashmere wood, cashmeran, tomato. More so than anything, I don't get a sharp cedar. So the cashmere wood, a little bit of amber and tonka bean makes sense. Chocolate for sure. A touch of these spices and some kind of blend of the bergamot and apricot. I don't want to completely call it a gourmand, but it's kind of an ambery gourmand. They're categorizing it as an oriental gourmand, as I see here. I would say more of an amber gourmand personally, but I mean, it's not my creation. It's smooth. Very smooth, sensual type of profile. This is pretty damn good. This one's an 8 out of 10 as well. This is still a great fragrance. The other one, just the powderiness, the root beer smell, all of it, the code tie-in, it's Prodigy's better to me if I'm picking one. But I'm not going to shortchange Prodigy Noir because this is a damn good fragrance as well. Paris Corner. You know, I'm just going to say it. Over the body of work that I've come across in the last 2 years, across the Latafas I've gotten, the Armafs I've gotten, because Armaf doesn't really impress me that much. They got a few really good hits, but I miss a lot of their stuff because a lot of it doesn't interest me. Fragrance World, a lot of hits, but they got a few misses. Paris Corner, I think, has emerged as the go-to affordable Middle Eastern house for me. That they have a couple originals, but mostly clones, and a lot of the times twists, like Rifaqat Adorn. It's tuxedo with a lot of woods, a lot of cedar and everything. I prefer the twist to any clone of tuxedo I've ever smelled. So point being, I think Fragrance World's become a close second for me, like a really close second, because there's been a lot of like really damn good Fragrance World fragrances I've gotten over the last 2 years. But Paris Corner, in abundance. If you just look at the sheer volume of where it was like 8 or better for a rating from me, whether it's first impressions or full review, Paris Corner, they have stepped up big time in the last 2 years. This is a great fragrance. It's not as good as Prodigy to me. You may feel the other way. This might be like a 10 out of 10 for you. This is some good stuff. The money's right. The quality's pretty good here. The profiles are very evening, cooler weather, date night, close encounter. Performance is probably going to be pretty good. They smell like they're going to last a good bit, but then again, who knows? Could just be 2 or 3 hours and they fade, but probably at least average performance. A little bit of soapiness to this one, but yeah, Prodigy Noir. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Amen DNA, but it's definitely, I don't think it is Amen. But yeah, 8 out of 10. So, this is the one. If I'm putting the stamp of approval, it's the original Prodigy. It reminds me in the family of Code Profumo. New version of Code EDP, supposedly similar to that. I haven't tried. I have the original Code EDP. Code Parfum. Le Male Parfum. Somewhere in that realm is Prodigy, and Prodigy is it for me. That's the 8.75. So, shout outs to Aroma Concepts. I appreciate them for, over the years, they've sent me a lot of fragrances, a lot of Paris Corner stuff, some of their originals, some Gulf Orchid, Collage, but man, Paris Corner just seems to deliver more times than not. Sometimes they're just okay, but a lot of the times their great fragrances are better. And in this situation, both of these are great. One much better, not much better, but noticeably better for my taste than the other. So shout outs to Aroma Concepts. Definitely check them out down below if you're interested. I appreciate them sending this my way. Again, my opinions are never bought, paid for. A commission, an affiliate, a free bottle. That shit, it's great. It's great. You think they like, hey, curse in the videos. No, they understand how I operate. That's the brands I like to work with. I do it my way, or we don't do it. So shout outs to them for understanding that. Shout outs to you guys for checking out the video. I sure appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you leave. Catch you on the next one.